In this video, part of our Awesome Cycles website series, we're going to take our home page here on our .NetNuke based website and update some of the content. A variety of the content here on the page is actually lorem ipsum text or Latin text, just as placeholder information. What we want to do in the video is go ahead and update that particular content. Now, of the modules that are here on the home page, all of the content is being provided through the use of an HTML module. And for the modules we're going to update this red banner section. We're going to update the message here in the Welcome to Awesome Cycles module. And then down at the bottom, we're going to update both of the modules in the footer. Now, in order to update the content within an HTML module, we're going to mouse over the Manage button. We're going to choose the Edit Content option. Now, when you choose that Edit Content option, it's going to load the content up for that module here in this little modal pop-up window and inside of the rich text editor. Now, you'll notice that the display of this content is a little bit different here from what we saw on the home page. We're not seeing the red graphic, the banner, and that's because of the way that particular content's being provided. It's not just your standard text, it's actually custom HTML. And if we switch into the HTML view within the rich text editor, we can see the HTML that's being utilized. There are a number of CSS classes that are being defined here within the div tags that provide some of the padding, the background, and the various information about this particular banner section. Now, I've already previously changed the content for this module, so I'm going to go ahead and just copy and paste in the changes that I made inside of a different text editor where I had saved those changes. So I just basically added some text here into the bottom section. Now we're going to go ahead and we can switch back to design view, or we can go ahead and click on save. That's going to save and update the information. You can see our lorem ipsum text is now replaced with actual English, and that link there points to the Our Services page. Now from there we're going to repeat the process for the other modules that we want to change the content here. So we're going to go into the Welcome to Awesome Cycles module, mouse over the Manage button, click on Edit Content, and once again I have some content that I've already typed up here that we're going to go ahead and utilize within the video. It's just some basic information right now, a little bit more descriptive information about the shop. Click on Save to save that particular module. You can see the page refreshes. And now we're going to go down to the bottom and update the About Us and the Contact Information section. Now we are going to utilize a little bit different functionality in the A Little Bit About Us module. We're going to mouse over the Manage button once again, choose the Edit Content option. Now this time when we come in and we paste the content in that I've already created, you'll notice that we have two paragraphs here, but in the last section we actually want to link to a specific page. We want to link to the About Us page. Now in order to create a hyperlink to the About Us page, we're going to go ahead and select the text that we want to utilize within the hyperlink, and we're going to then click on the hyperlink option or the hyperlink manager within the toolbars there in the rich text editor. Now, within the Hyperlink Manager, what we can do is we can actually link to an existing page, in which we want to link to the About Us page. So I can choose that from the drop-down list. And you'll see that the URL then gets populated with our About Us page, awesomecycles.biz/aboutus.aspx. From here, we can also change the text on the link. We can change the target if we want the target or the link to open up in a new window, or the same window within an iframe if we had frames going. But for now, we'll just leave it as none. That'll essentially open it up in the current window. We can provide some additional information in there as well if we'd like, with anchors, and even create links that use emails. So we'll go ahead and click OK, and that will add the hyperlink there into our HTML module. Go to the bottom, once again, click Save, and that will update our A Little Bit About Us module in the lower left-hand corner. Now finally, we're going to update the contact information module in the bottom right corner. Once again, we're going to mouse over the Manage button, click on Edit Content. The content within that module is also, again, using custom div tags and cascading style sheets. So if we switch to the HTML view, we can see some of that information. And I've gone ahead and updated that information with more accurate information about the Awesome Cycles brand. Go ahead and click on Save, and that will save the content for the HTML module in the bottom right-hand corner as well. So at this point, we've started to provide some more HTML content here on our home page. And in the next video in our Awesome Cycles series, we're going to start to build out the community functionality that's now available within the .NET Nuke 6.2 release.